It is showing up on there. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, well, it's out on PC anyway. So we must go in. We got to go get our stuff. What? We got to take them on a tour of the map. I guess a lot of people. It's weird because, like I said, I've been messing around in here for the last week. So to me, it's like I can't remember. I actually streamed it a little peek earlier on Steam for a couple people, so I'm having a hard time remembering who's seen it or not. But if you guys haven't seen it, this is the map. You pop in right here. This is actually where you pop into the map right here. Boom. Got a beautiful little tree here that you cannot cut down, by the way. I've tried because it was pink and I thought it'd be awesome. A2A Comanche over here, and King Brexit's working on getting that thing working again.
I landed it. Well, I sort of did.
King Brexit did a landing, and you guys have seen his landings. He did a belly landing again.
I sent the Queen to get the oil, and she's got Go Fast Total Magnetic Car Oil. So
oh Jesus, got car oil into the airplane. So got the airplane in the hangar, the house. Most people, I think, maybe have seen this, maybe they haven't. Now you can actually go into the houses. All the doors can be opened. You can run upstairs. This is where the farmer's daughter lives. I've instructed Brexit to stay out of this room. Farmer's daughter stays in here. And this is her little residence. Yeah, all the sliding doors, they work. You've got a little room up here. Little views there. Oh boy, we got all this stuff in here. This in here is another room. Bathroom, the study where Brexit goes to have certain things reattached. If you're British, this is a nice place to hang out because you got your own study. We'll just leave it at that.
we're not getting to that.
I know they're playing Farm Sim here, aren't they, on the laptop? Little Dewey here, you can go out there and have morning tea. Aiden's right on my heels. Lead down here, and you got a nice little swimming pool. Husky's in the pool. Definitely don't want to get in that water now.
I haven't peed in it yet, I promise.
It's a warm spot over there. VT's standing in it. It's kind of weird. The kitchen, the little canning room, and it pretty much leads back out to the front here. Around the corner, you got your garage. Has a nice little pedestrian door. It'll open, and an opening garage door. Nice little sound there, and then they put the truck in here. We haven't moved any of the vehicles really yet, so I'll tab through them, start out with that. That's the combine that it came with. We'll probably fart around with that for a minute here. The new Massey Ferguson tractor, which is probably one of my favorite things out of this whole thing, just because kind of a neat little tractor. I don't know, it's an open cab. Doesn't sound like too awesome, but you know, a neat little tractor. The Stara, the smaller one here, 105 horse. There's 180 horse. We don't have that. We're gonna buy all that stuff in. You guys have already seen this, but you haven't seen the planter. Again, we're not gonna steer too much at this right now because we're gonna go to the store and we're gonna buy one of everything. In fact, Husky, you want to start buying one of everything,
All the new stuff.
Yeah, all the platinum. If everybody in the server, please don't buy anything right now except Husky, Brexit. If you guys buy the platinum stuff, and I've done this in a single player last night, or the other night or whatever, and you're gonna have to move some of the equipment. So if everybody wants to go to the farm store, there's gonna be some equipment to move out of the way. We'll go up there and we'll start showing that. While you guys are buying in equipment, all the platinum, just the platinum stuff, one of each.
Yeah, if you buy now, start moving them.
Yeah, just kind of line them up because you have to move several of them or it'll tell you that there's too much. I'm going to take everybody on a little ride around the map. In fact, what we'll do, we'll show the map here because I want to show everybody the map. Hold on, I gotta stop here. So, Jesus, this train already. Come to a stop.
What are you buying, Husky?
I'm signed into the admin right now.
I'm gonna buy the two Starers.
Yeah, buy them and get them the most horsepower.
Okay.
And the one tractor, the smaller one, put the wheel weights on the smaller one and put the dual wheels on the bigger one. All right, so this is a railroad track that goes around the entire map. There's one railroad. I kind of like that too because I don't like having the two like we do on Goldcrest. But we'll go for a little rip here and I'll point out a few things as we go. Oh, the train. The train. It's a different train, isn't it? The reskinned train, very rusty cars.
The locomotive isn't reskinned, it's actually a different model.
Different model. All the trailers are reskinned and they got like a rusty texture, and then the locomotive's a different model. I'll pop into that real quick. But you can see if we go into the cab, look at how rusty that thing is. She's a beat up old dirty machine. But I don't think anybody really cares too much. Still does the job. We're getting a little bit of lag. Are you guys getting a lag?
Yep.
Just hold tight, Aiden. What is the new DLC? Platinum. Welcome to the old. Notice there's no P in it. What? Oh, welcome to the ool. No P in it. Keep it that way. Very nice, Shmeal. I get it. Funny. The ool. Welcome to the ool. There's no P in it. Keep it that way, Husky. He doesn't get it either.
I'm trying to move them as I go.
Oh, that's why we're lagging. Yeah, you guys are buying equipment. I'm like, holy frig. But yeah, that's cool. You're buying equipment and the server lags every time something's bought in. So that's cool. We'll get through it.
Stuff is purchased.
Yeah, so basically this is the biogas. I'll let them talk. I'll jump out here. This is the biogas. Here in the biogas is pretty freaking nice. I mean, it's got a new scale. We're going to get those little freeze ups. Like I said, folks, they're buying equipment. Every time you buy something, this is something I like. This is where you dump the size. So you don't have to get it up into a tank anymore. It's actually down low. You could probably back your trucks right up here, dump in. I like that. I like the way that these sides look. They're just, I don't know, it's nice. So the biogas, very, very nice. Very, very nice. And we'll continue on with our train. Glad to see you're finally playing Tropico 5. I know, it's what it looks like. It looks like a Tropico. Yep, so... Okay, here we go. And so biogas is out there. Get you guys a nice little view of the fun. We got a little bit of fields. I had to turn my HUD on. So we'll actually be going by the biggest field in the game here in a little bit. So we'll just, that's the edge of the map over there. This kind of cuts in and around. We're gonna warn them we're coming. This cuts around. This is actually, I believe it's a sell point. I say I believe, but I'm wrong. I think that's just decoration up there, is it? Oh no, I bet you, no, that's where you sell on the train. The only way to get there is a train, I think. So, I think. Don't quote me. You know what? Let's stop spreading false rumors. Yeah, transport company. That's a transport company where you can sell stuff. So, it's kind of weird, you know, it's on the edge of the map, but it's cool, it's out of the way. The big bridge, again, we're kind of lagging a little bit when they're buying stuff, so just ignore that. Those little freezies. Up here on our right is the biggest field in the game, and back there, I forgot to point out, we'll see that here shortly. This is where you buy the animals. Pretty much your logging stuff goes here. Okay, it's where you sell logs, and I believe, yeah, wood chips is still over there. Nothing has really changed with those buildings. That's just a decorative, like a church or school or something over there. Another sell point back there. This is the biggest field right here. On the entire map. Field 29, that's the biggest field on the whole map right there. So you can kind of get in perspective of how big the fields are. That's the giant right there. And pretty much got that side of the map over there. And the store, which is kind of similar, quite similar to what you have in Cisnavica, which will be there in just a minute, so I'm not going to jump out to look at that quite yet. Another bridge that you can cross to get over to the other side. The big bridge in the distance, that's decorative, that's outside the map. You can't go there, it's out of the collision, so that's not part of the map. But it does look pretty cool. The city there that you can drive around, it's got a nice South American flair to it. Kind of this little area in the middle. When people look at the map, they're like, is that a big swamp thing in the middle? Kind of my mugshot's blocking part of it. It's not a swamp, it's just a hill area with a few scattered palms and a few trees here and there. And pretty much we're back to the beginning here, where we started with the train. So that's pretty much the train. They're sorting out equipment. Did you guys buy a car in yet?
Nope, not yet. We had to get a bunch of stuff moved out of the way.
Okay, I'm gonna finish up the map tour portion by buying a car, and we'll get it in the just standard colors. I'll put it up to 220. Wheel setup. Let's go standard.
Okay, you're behind that. Okay.
I bought the car. Yep, bought the car. I'm gonna tab over to it here, and we'll take her out for a rip. Figured if we're gonna go around the map here, we'll take something that we don't have yet. Aiden's eyeing it up already. Alright. What the frick jumped in it? Is that you, Aiden? Yeah. You can get another one here in a minute. Just hold tight with them. Thank you so much. Oh, dang it. I can't even see. I got the window covered. Thank you so much, ZD, on the sub bus for the second month in a row. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much, ZD Stram. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tier 1 on a 2-month. Do appreciate it. Aiden, do you want another car?
I'm getting Aiden a car here.
He's getting me a car, bud. Alright, I'm gonna wait for Aiden to get a car. And, so yeah, this is the car that you get in there. I don't know if you're into cars and things. It is 2-wheel drive, obviously. It's just different. You get the horse exclusive content DLC. That is not out yet. I think, aren't they handing the horse content out at the Auto Technica or whatever?
Already got it.
Are they selling it? Are they...
It's free. There's a map included with it and a bunch of horse equipment.
How do you get it?
Right now, I'll be able... I could actually post a link here shortly to... I already have all the... I don't have the map available, but I have all the mods.
What are they selling it?
Nope, it's free.
Right.
You just had to be, in order to, what they were doing is they were giving away like a card or whatever with the link and a access code to download it for free at the Agrotechia. So
Alright.
people did it, they just downloaded it and then a bunch of people re-uploaded it to the websites and stuff.
We'll have to get that. We don't have that on here yet. Yeah, I can send you the link. Yeah, I mean, whoa! Sounds like we've got it here. I just tipped Aiden over. Boy, these cars, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I have the whole packs, so.
Good deal. Yeah, so we don't have it on the server yet. I do have the Massey Ferguson 90 whatever. I posted about it in our Discord the other day. You get it for pre-ordering the thing. I have that. I don't have that on our server tonight. The sprayer, I can't show it tonight because I didn't have time to redo our mod pack. So I'll take you guys in a single player later on and show it to you in there. Be right back. So this is the main yard. Again, the house is right over there. We've got the cows. Very, very, very small animal yards. We'll buy some animals in. The cows do look different. They're more, you know, I forget the breed they are, but they're a different breed. You have the little the shed over here, which is kind of neat. It's got a few different rooms and things like that. Pretty much just a little kind of just a building, you know. There's really not much else to say. It's a nice open building. Kind of like a hall or something more you'd call. So that's nice. But yeah, so where your crop silos are, like I said, you also have your cows in the same place. Fiji Drinker 100, thank you so much. I'm downloading the DLC right now. Very nice. Thank you so much for the 100 cheers down in the cup. Do appreciate it. Thank you for that. And again, thank you ZD for the 2 months. And if we definitely got the sub buses up there, folks, I do appreciate that. It looks like this is all fenced in. So we just carefully go out here without getting stuck. Yeah, the interior of the car looks like this, so it's a little different. And yes, I am driving mouse and keyboard. My wheel, Cytec wheel, crapped the bed for good and is unusable, and I'm waiting on a replacement. So we're just tooting around doing stuff anyway. So we're on the old keyboard tonight. Makes the driving a little more challenging. The gas station where you can fill up all your fuel. If you like doing that sort of thing, I don't. I like to have to manufacture our fuel, and since we can't edit the map, that's something that we can't change, but it's fine. Obviously, you gotta have a place in vanilla farming to get gas, and this is the place, one of them. So there's your deal, and then look at this, a weird thing on the wall. It's a poster of our driveway. It's weird. I noticed that the other day. And if you continue on down here, this is where you buy in animals. Don't speak the Espanol or whatever, could be Portuguese, but different agro something or another's. This is where you buy the animals. The trigger is right here. Cows, sheep. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that real quick since we're here. That's what the cows look like. They got big old floppy ears. We're just gonna cut to the chase. We'll buy 100 of each animal. Confirm 20,000. That's fine. Like I said, we're more or less wanting to do the motions of gameplay in here. We're not looking to grind for weeks and months and a year on this map. We just want to open it up and let people experience the platinum, the sugarcane, and so we cheated in the money, right? I accidentally hit the tab button. This is horrible. Okay, good. So then we've got the pig, and we're gonna buy 100 of those real quick. 100 of those. Get the pigs in here. That way we've got animals. If people want to buy more, they can buy more. I'm just putting 100 in for right now. And so that's where you buy the animals. I guess we'll take a cruise over here. Have a look at the sell points. There's Aiden. I got him muted because his mic echoes me so badly. It never used to do that, but it's doing it a lot lately, so. This is where the sell point is. One of them. Nice little thing here. I think this is where they process the sugarcane, because right here's a huge thing for sugarcane. That's the sugarcane in there. So I'm guessing, you know, that they definitely buy that here's sell point for it. I don't know if it takes anything else here or just that one thing. Aiden, try not to drive on the crops like I just did. Just a reminder, we do have the crop wither stuff on. So yeah, anyway, front of the car looks like a face. It kind of does. It's got some teeth and eyes. It's not a very attractive looking vehicle. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little rough on the eyes. Aiden's is really an eyesore. It's got pink with pink wheel things going on. But just for the sake of going along with this DLC, we'll ride around with this car, right? Another sell point there we'll take a look at. So you've got a nice pier where you can sell stuff, right? Kind of reminds me of Hagenstead a little bit. You got the ships out there and places where the ships would load. Yeah, so I mean nothing. It's weird how they put that junk right in the middle. Again, if I was editing the map, I would delete that, but we can't edit the map, so... Oh, there's no collision. It's just kind of weird. Kind of kills your immersion when you drive through it. But anyway, that is that. We'll go cruising through town, maybe look for some senoritas. Got a little soccer field thingy over here. Kind of go this way. This way is not really much going on. There's just some places here, nothing to really interact with. And it looks like they worship sheep. Very nice. Pretty much there's town. Little town. A couple other streets. Here and there, a few people walking around. Looking all South American, whatnot. Couple of gorgeous ladies walking around, huh? How you doing? Oh, she's looking at us. She's looking at us. They're all hollow inside. All these women, they're all hollow inside. So yeah, I mean, that's the city. Go back this way. Again, just looking at the town as we cruise through, and soccer stadium, lots of dirt, lots of red dirt, some rundown stuff over here, and cars that look like ours, and some trash. Got a lot of trash. A lot of trash. Can't clean it up. It's not House Flipper. Again, that bridge, I tried to go over there. You'll just hit a wall. It's outside of the collision, so you can't get to it. It's pretty cool, though. I'd love to drive over that. It makes me be like, drive over that. It'd be awesome. I like this bridge. Husky and I were looking at this last week, and we're thinking, you know what? We could tear this out and take the red dirt texture and maybe change that to a darker color dirt. We could use that bridge in other maps. It's a nice map. But again, this map is on lockdown since it's DLC. Somebody might crack it, but regardless, Farm 19, that might be a nice bridge to take out for some other maps. It's nice and wide. It's, it's big. You could size it, and use it for other things. So that's pretty awesome. I want to drive down here because I have one little beef with giants. One little beef with giants. We may have to claim copyright. We'll show that in a minute. Little Jeep there from a red eye crashed into the bushes. Either that or they were shot by drug lords and the Jeep was never moved. I don't really know. Coke farmers. Is this a sell point? I don't really know what the heck that is. Little Dewey there yeah, it's just decoration, I think. Here's sheep. They're all over here. Little sheep barn. I'll walk in there real quick. Aiden can reset your car. Go to the one that's pink. The blue one's mine. Yeah. I think here. But, anyway. Oh yeah, it's not going to show you color. I think he just reset my car. You reset mine too? Alright, that's fine. So this is where the sheep live. And Aiden accidentally reset my car. So I'm gonna just tab back to it real quick. The store, we'll check that out since we're here. real quick. It's like I said, it looks just like the one in Cisnavica with a few changes. Thank you so much, Dakota, for 21 months. Loving the shows. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much, Dakota. Thank you so much. These guys are still sorting out the DLC. And we gotta buy the fields. Hey, gentlemen, when you get done buying that equipment, you guys want to go around buying fields?
Yeah, we're trying to figure out these new thingies. It looks like there's only certain truck that this.
All right. Well, I'll be there in just a few minutes. I'm just finishing the map tour here. So going back here real quick, I'm kind of hooking around here. Wanted to show these cows. There's our little silage pit, the high fence. That's what the cows look like in here. Moo. They got big old humps on them. Different colors. Like the women in town, they're hollow too. Oh, there's your different looking cows that they have, which is good. It'd be kind of weird if Holsteins were running around in here. Thank you again, Dakota, for 21 months. If we could get these sub buses rolling for Dakota, we would appreciate that very much. Join, but you can't right now. No problem. Come on in. The dirt is so red here, you can't even tell where the road is. There's actually a road in between and two fields. Obviously, you can just pretty much tell that that needs to be plowed together. I mean, hell, all this could be plowed together, make a huge field. I'm betting that's what they intended people were going to do. I mean, look at that. You could make one giant field out of this so easy. So easy, a caveman would do it if they could. They didn't have plows. We looked at the sheep. We looked at that when we rolled through. I don't think there's anything really too much more to look at there. We'll roll over here, and I think that's pretty much the map tour wrapped up. We didn't look at the pigs yet. That's ahead of us. Oh, Jesus! I didn't show you my beef. How the frig did I missed it. We gotta go on a little road trip here, just back here. Good thing this car gets up and goes a little bit. Thank you so much, Kuda, for 19 months of continued support. Do appreciate it. Kuda for 19. Let's get the sub love up in the channel. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kuda, how you doing? I gotta show you guys this. Has he grown any sugarcane yet? Nope, but we're gonna get cracking on it. One thing I noticed, AI, in my testing, and again, they did do a patch today, but this past week I was trying to get the AI to plant sugarcane. They wouldn't plant it. AI would not do sugarcane. They wouldn't do it, and it kept crashing my game. So have they fixed it on release date? Possibly. Possibly have. Last week I didn't have time to farm, and I was trying to just get a helper to do it so I could go to dinner and come back and like try it out, make a video, and it just kept crashing my game. So don't know what we're gonna find in here. Look at that little field. I mean, look at that. That could be so much. You could combine that. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to take you guys to show you my little beef with giants. ASIM right now is drying up the ASIM's drying up the papers right now for the lawsuit. I do have to say this. It's funny because I came over here very quickly. This is one of the first things I seen. I don't know why. I just went out this way when I came in the map last week, and I spotted this like immediately, and I stopped in my tracks. Almost drove off the bridge, and I'm like, that's copyright. Look at this. That is copyright. Only us! Only us do that. And you know, the ironic thing is, this has been done by GunninGamerz, and you guys have still not found it. I have Easter eggs in the maps I edit. You guys still haven't found them, and we still got a 3-month membership to the Hunter that's out there on the line right now for this person that finds the 3 Easter eggs that I hid in there. Still, 2 months later, nobody's claimed the 3-month membership to the Hunter. So subs got to get in there, and they gotta email me that contest that we had. It's crazy. Yeah. Copyright GunninGamerz, the bus in the crick. AI plants it fine now. Thank you, Psycho. I'm glad it did, because last week it did not. It would crash the game. It would freeze, and all these really bad things were happening. I was trying to get the AI helpers to plant sugarcane, and it was literally going balls up. So glad to hear that that is working, because we may get some helpers in here even. I've got the helpers turned on. If you guys want to use helpers, use the helpers. This is more or less just a fun, happy playland of do what you want. Don't mess with other people's stuff, per se. You know, if somebody buys in something, maybe somebody has the thing for Hurlem and Tractor. Don't go selling off other people's equipment, but we're doing a free-for-all for our subs. Come in and play with other people and just enjoy themselves on this map and this DLC if they purchased it. So, yeah, this bridge is sketchy. I mean, holy buckets. Holy buckets. Nice and flat on both sides. You could put a amazing bridge. You could even stretch that one out there, but again, you can't edit anything in the map right now. In fact, you're not supposed to ever be able to edit it until Farm 19 because it's a locked DLC, but 2 years ago the Westbridge map got cracked and we were able to edit it. Last year, I don't know if anyone ever cracks his Navica or not. I didn't really care because I didn't really feel like editing it, and same with this map. Even if somebody cracks it tomorrow, I don't care. I'm not going to edit this map. I'm, you know, we're doing Seasons mod. I want places where it snows and things like that. So, it's all good. We'll play it as is. Vanilla. So while we drive over here, when are we playing the wheels on the bus? The wheels on the I don't know, maybe we hit 260, right? Over here. Boom. Piggies. Oh, I'm sorry, the sheep. Yeah, I was gonna say that didn't sound right. Where the hell are the pigs must be over there? I don't know why I was thinking they're over here. Anyway. The pigs are over there. We were just at them. And now we're at the sheep. Okay. Get my head on straight here. Think, Brandon, think. Anyway, the other animal that has delicious meat that you can eat lives here. So, you guys have seen the sheep. There's the sheep. Lots of sheep. Lots of sheep. Sheep's everywhere. Alright. And I think we pretty much showed the whole map. When you plant trees in here, they still pop up as the fir tree or the pine tree, you know, just like every other map. Palm trees, you can cut them down just like any other tree. They actually got a pretty nice straight trunk. I'm pretty sure you can't use a Scorpion King. I was actually setting that up the other day to test it, and I never got time. But I'm almost positive you can't because the trunks are not even straight. Possibility you can, but I doubt it. So I'm just gonna say you can't. Other than that, yeah, if you replant trees on here, they're gonna show up. There is no fir trees on the entire map, but if you plant trees, they end up fir trees, and it does look a little bit weird, but maybe they have those kinds of trees down south, maybe, in South America. I don't really know, to be honest. Alright. Here we go. And I'm back. We've got all the equipment set up at the store now? No?
Yeah, some of it's at the store and some of it's at...
Can we get everything to the store, or we're out using it, or we just buying another one? We're probably buying another one, right?
We're trying to...
Just buying another one. Whatever's not at the store, we'll just buy one in.
I'll bring it back anyway.
What are you trying to do?
We was trying to figure out this sugar beet.
Or the sugarcane.
The sugarcane thing. Figured it out, but all the field's been brought, by the way.
Okay, good, good. Field's been bought. We didn't have... Nothing's, like, organized at all yet. I have it all organized in my single player, but I don't really want to pop into there right now.
Well, how do you want it organized? By,
well,
like...
what it is, yeah, like...
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, all the platinum stuff I was going to get over here and leave everything else out.
This is all platinum stuff except the lorry and...
I had this all done yesterday, and I was going to do a video and I just didn't do it. This right here setup, actually, you can color these trailers, and it actually looks really, really nice when you do. I had it just orange with a white rim, and then I did my truck like that, but I don't know, what color should we paint these trailers?
Black and red.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know on that. Black and red, huh? How about black?
Black and yellow.
Red and yellow, red and yellow.
You can never trust sheep. They have been fleecing their clients for years. That's right. When can everyone play the DLC? I think the DLC should be out for everybody already. It snows in Cuba. I'll catch this on a VOD. Take care, SB.
DLC's out for everybody. I downloaded it, so.
Yeah, it's out. It came out early today. So, Aiden, how are you doing there, buddy?
Good.
What are we gonna paint this to? We usually do black for transport.
Where do you want all these?
Now we can't do black.
Where do you want this sugar?
Okay.
They're not all at the same place.
Oh, you gave me some money, Dad.
I think somebody else gave you money.
Good.
I'm actually gonna stay with this, hold on. I forget what color orange. I had this actually looking pretty good. We'll just stay with orange on there. That'll be nice. Get the whole thing to match. The black thing I like, but this is South America, man. It has to be loud, obnoxious, bright colors. Gotta be colorful. See if we can get that trailer in there. I just want to paint the wheels now. That same color. I think they look a lot better. Oh, now it did that one. Right now. There we go.
By you, Brexit.
Yep.
So this right here will haul 66,000 and some change times 2. So technically, even the trailer that we use right now, this would be a better setup. However, it does not haul grain crops, right? It only hauls wood chips, silage, chaff, and sugar beet. No, not sugar beet, sugar cane. And gosh knows what else. I can't even remember.
Forage stuff.
Hey there, Asim. You want to hit that bot there? I do appreciate it. If you'd get that for us. Just clean that out of the chat. Appreciate it. So yeah, whenever you purchase it, yeah, it is out, Connor. It should be out. The DLC is out. I can't wait for New Mexico convoy. Yep. Just got back from bowling tryouts. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get all the stuff set up here so that we can have a nice little look. This is gonna, obviously the truck we've had, right? CMAN. Oh, that's the oh, they put this one in. Oh, frick. I mean, it looks all right. It looks great with the MAN, but either way, okay, so you guys see that. Nice little setup. Nice trailer. In the back here, you can hook up another trailer, which then you would hook up this one, which has the built-in dolly, and then the back of it, there is no hitch, and there's a sign that says something that I can't read. So you have that going on. The new planter.
There's another one just right in the line right there on your left.
Where's the 2 new tractors for the pack?
One.
I'll just
out
buy
in the
another one.
field. The larger one you would need to buy.
What, Aiden? Hold on, let me open your mic. What's up?
But I'm just curious, but is there a faster way to get money or mod it?
How much money do you need?
Say about $1,000.
What the heck you need $1,000 for? Sorry, folks, I had to tab out again. That's a lot of money. You gonna buy a dirt bike? They can give you some money. Narrow tires. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put on the rear twin wheels here. This tractor actually looks pretty decent with the rear twins on it. And this one, being that it's only 105 horsepower, I thought it looked better with just a set of wheel weights on it. I don't know. And they look pretty good if you hook them up behind the... Where's the double planter?
The double planter should be one of the ones.
Yep, it's right here. Aiden, grab the other orange tractor up here, and I had this hooked up yesterday, and I thought it looked pretty nice if you were trying to go all platinum. The cab of this tractor is, it's nice, a cab of a tractor. Got good mirrors.
Huh?
Eden's gonna hook up the smaller of the tractors, and he's gonna hook it up to... Well, there you go. That's kind of weird. That's what that's for, then. What were you guys trying to figure out with the case?
The case I was just using as a big tractor to open it around.
That right there, who's got the case right now, Brexit? Yeah, that would... So what you have hooked up there, Brexit, does the same job. So that trailer is for that piece of equipment. I'm trying to get out of here. Aiden, go hook up the other piece. Oh, he did. Oh, very nice. You did good.
Went over here.
Drive over here, bud. So basically what you have here is the double row planter, the double row, and then that's the single row. Same exact piece of equipment, just that does twice as much. And it's hooked up to the smaller tractor here. I'll jump into this one for a second. Same cab, everything's pretty much the same. I want to see, okay, so we got the little Massey here. This thing here is pretty neat. I could see us using this around the farmyard on Dusty Cove, except it'd be awfully expensive to require this DLC for this one tractor, but it's pretty neat. And you can actually put wide tires on it. In fact, let's do this. Let's go over here to placeables, and we're gonna stick the placeable barn down real quick here. Gosh dang it. Am I like going right past it?
What are you looking for?
Ah, here it is. I was like, I was scrolling right past it. Let's see where's a good place to put this. Probably over by that airplane hangar. Yeah, buddy, I think so.
Dad, what are we gonna do?
Or are you trying to put this?
Oh.
Just put it right across from the store, across from the road.
We gotta have it back at our farm.
Oh.
Where we're gonna be working. Look at that. This is actually a really good spot here. Should delete the grass.
I have $150. $150.
Yep. Alright. So right back here at the main farm is where we've got our little deal. And it fits in nice here. That actually deleted the grass. So what you can do with this tractor is you can put a front loader attachment on it as well as wide tires, and I think it looks really nice with those wide tires. If I can get out of there we go. So there it is with the wide tires on it. Just a little bit wider. And let's jump into the first person view. But yeah, being from the Midwest, I just can't get into sugarcane farming. I've said the same thing. I'm interested to see how it goes, and it'll be fun to do a little bit, but it's the same thing. Northwoods Cabin and also in Wisconsin, it's really hard for me to, you know what I mean, get into this. Now, with that being said, if they came out with cotton farming DLC, well, that I can relate to. I lived in the South and saw people planting cotton, but being again a northerner, it would be very foreign to me, but it would also be fun, and I've always like dreamt like we've got to get cotton farming DLC. All that big equipment, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. So pretty much we're gonna go back to the store. All the different trailers are right here. Now, guys, these trailers are all the same thing, right? They all do the same thing, or just different size?
Different size, yep. And they all can be colored in multiple colors.
Okay. And then what else do we have? These are the TT things. Are they a cultivator and planter? The yellow ones, I can't remember. Because when you jump in to...
In the
I think that is.
store.
I think that is 5-in-1.
Okay, the one that has the yellow tank on top of the 5-in-1.
Mhm.
So it's used instead of a plow, so it will plow, cultivate, fertilize. Basically, it's an all-in-one unit.
Okay, and then the smaller one.
The small yellow one is just a cultivator.
Yep. And then the other
small-
we got is the...
Small green one is a subsoiler.
And these things
Can
you
be
can add a
used instead of
planting... You can add a cedar box to.
Yes, the small green one adds the possibility to seed directly, no previous cultivating or plowing necessary. And the same thing with the two green ones do the same thing. However, with the green ones, you can only plant wheat, barley, grass, and oilseed radish with those. It's not all the crops.
And what is this other one again? It just fertilizes and cultivates.
Yep, fertilizes and cultivates, but you don't need to use a plow with it.
Okay,
So,
yeah.
like, you know how we have to do the
Right,
plowing every
right.
third time? You don't need to plow at all.
Sugarcane
use
harvesting,
that
again,
one.
you've got the single, you've got the double. Now, what I could not figure out this past week was what the hell is the two-row billet planter? What in the world is that thing?
Okay.
The difference? No, I'm sorry, not the two-row. No. Let me back up.
driveless?
Not the driveless, I mean. Yes, what is the driveless?
The difference
You still have to hook it up to a tractor. I get this. Okay, this is a single row. This one is the double. Okay, we just showed you those hooked up to the tractor. Aiden and I had them. The TT driveless is a what? It's in the harvest. It's in the, I'm sorry, not the harvesting. It's in the sugarcane harvesting, which is funny because these are planters, but they're in the harvesting, which confuses the hell out of me. This I get. This is a cheap version to harvest. This is a fancy one to harvest. You've got all the trailers that you can hook up. Okay, the one piece of equipment I cannot figure out for the life of me is what the heck the driveless thing is. It has a recommendation of a weight. Let's go and look at it. Where is that piece of equipment now?
It's over by the beginning part of the store.
Somebody want to buy in a tractor to hook up to it? This is it here. It says driveless, and I'm like, drive? What does this thing do? Does anybody know? It has a big bin. Is this a harvesting piece of equipment?
No, it's
I
a
think
planter.
It might be.
Planter. I know you've been
Planter.
asked 1,000 times, you feel the DLC is worth it? You know, if you're into this style of farming, you know, you're getting a map, you're getting a bunch of equipment, and you're also supporting giants, which I've said a million times before. I feel that's pretty important too. Yeah, let's get all these cedar thingies filled up. Buy seed fertilizer. Let's start figuring out what all this equipment does. Because I'm really clueless on this, and I kind of want to learn. And we can speed up time. We do not have to do this like all. You know, I don't know if I can do it in multiplayer. Whoops, I didn't mean to tab out.
And if you go to fields, Brandon, if you go to fields 27 and 28, they're both ready for
Harvest?
planting.
Planting, okay.
No sugarcane planted whatsoever on this
Right.
map.
AI never plant it. Brexy, you might need more of a tractor, eh? Hard to say. I don't know what that thing was requiring. You got 100. Dang it! You got 105 horsepower right there.
I just picked it up just to see what it did.
Yeah, it's
If you look in it, it needs seed and fertilizer. If you have a look, have a look inside it, Brandon.
it needs, or you can put seed, or you can put sugarcane. Sugarcane, if I'm understanding, you can actually, like potatoes, use sugarcane to plant more sugarcane. Is that right? Does that sound right? Possibly.
Yep.
It's got
Sugar.
So it takes seed or sugarcane and fertilizer, you know, depending on how you want to do it. We don't have sugarcane right now, so we're gonna have to, you know,
It's sugar.
buy it.
You gotta use the sugarcane seed or whatever. The different palette.
Buy all the seed in, yeah.
Yeah.
To answer the question, like I said, I can't answer the question for you. Like I said, I particularly have said this for many months when it comes to this style of farming. It's not something I'm particularly into. You know, everybody's got the things that they love and the things that they don't love, and I'm not really into this environment, the palm trees and the South American and the atmosphere. That's a huge thing for me. That's why I get crazy over maps that are highly detailed, like the UK maps and American style maps are my favorite. You know, North American style maps, Canadian. You know what? I love all that stuff. You know, some of the German maps, you know, I've got a particular thing for that. And so if you're into that, I don't think you're going to get any better, right? Because, I mean, they've given you something that we've really not had any representation in before. If you're into sugarcane farming, this is going to be the cat's meow for you because we've not had sugarcane harvesting, you know? I can't answer the question. Do remember also that I do, as I said before, feel it's very important to support the developer. And they've had a history of giving us very nice DLCs that work good. Their game is not all buggy and doesn't cause crashing, and it's not like some, you know, second-rate crap game. Giants has got a track record of really nice product, you know. And they've done the same thing with this DLC. You know, they're giving you a nice map, they're giving you great vehicles, everything works, the frames are great, the thing runs good. So, yeah, if you like that sort of thing. The other tough part is, and I know a lot of people are going to relate with me on this, he's filling this thing up. A lot of people like us are doing a lot of heavily modded, these are the pallets, by the way, that you buy in for the sugar cane. They're doing heavily modded maps with like Seasons mod and all these mods and edited maps, and so this is back to vanilla because we can't edit this map. It's locked on purpose. You're dragging your butt there like a dog across the carpet. You're gonna want to get a bigger tractor for sure. There you go. Husky Farmer's got the big guy.
I'll handle it here. We all know the Case IH can do it just fine.
Oh boy. Look at that thing. So, yeah.
Looks like there's two more, dude.
The next one needs to be Cotton DLC. I would love that, yeah. I'm excited for more for the Straw DLC. The Straw DLC looks amazing. I'm hoping we hear something this week. Otherwise, it's out in, what, 2 weeks? Yep. November 30th, yep. So, we're going to go ahead and start getting the farm in here. Aiden, you want to cut down a palm tree? Palm tree. Why don't you buy a chainsaw?
I can't.
Okay, we need fertilizer too.
Aiden's $150 in the hole. What button is it to give money out in here? I thought it was L or Y or U or something. Oh, you can only go in that one menu, can ya?
Whoa.
There we go.
Did you give Aiden some money? Okay.
Yeah.
Aiden, buy a chainsaw. Alright, you just need one. There we go.
What?
I was thinking this thing would take a bit.
Hey, hold on.
Doesn't, does it?
Aiden, let's run over here.
1,100 liters of seed or fertilizer.
There is equipment with the Straw DLC. Yep, Straw Harvest DLC is coming with a bunch of equipment, a huge pull shed. and a bunch of other stuff. Yep, it's on the Aerosoft website. Posted about it in our Discord last week. Why it's important to be on our Discord.
It is the first third-party DLC for Farm Sim ever.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and it's looking pretty good. Wow, I thought this place was a lot closer. Hold on. Aiden, you know how to use your map to jump around?
Ski.
Yeah, I see that. It's so you can lift it up and then you go over and you dump into the semi-trailers.
We're gonna cut a tree down over here.
That's crazy. Look at that.
Where's the point? It's over here. Let's cut these, Oh, this is a different kind of tree here.
Right, guys, I've got to call it because I've got to be up early in the morning to do some running and fitness and shit like that.
Alright, take care, man.
Yeah, man, it's good. It's a good DLC. If you like this style of farming.
Here, I'm gonna cut this tree down and then help me cut it up, and then we'll
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
we'll show the you wanna cut the top off here? All you do is just nip it. Yep. Just like you do any other tree. Palm trees cut down just the same. Let's cut it up into a couple smaller pieces here. You wanna pick them up and then
Heavy.
just run it over here and we'll sell that off. There's gonna be a stump, but I don't think anybody will fuss too much. We gotta carry these pieces over here. This is one thing I'd like to see improved after playing Gold Rush, is you carry things in Gold Rush, it's rock solid. You carry things in here and it can get very frustrating. I remember how happy we were that we had hands, we could pick things up, but like I said, Gold Rush is really showing us how well that can actually be. In here you gotta be very cautious and careful or you'll just keep dropping it. Try not to cut them too small, because then more pieces. Go to Aerosoft website, it's on the main page, yep. Yeah, hopefully we'll be looking at that in the next week. Hoping to hear back from them this week. What is the straw DLC? It's the straw harvest DLC. You guys should get connected to our Discord. Can we get the link up there for Discord? If you guys are connected to our Discord, you'll find out news and stuff. You'd have known this a long time ago. We post about it, we talk about it. Gotta be in our Discord. There we go. Jump into our Discord. Place to be, place to hang out for all simulation games. Just stay on the up and up of what's going on. But yeah, it's coming out November 30th. Called Straw Harvest. And it is gonna be good. I am way looking forward to it. It's gonna cost $20, and as I've said, I'm 99% sure that is gonna be run on our Dusty Cove server. So it is something people are gonna want to plan to pick up if they want to play on our servers in the future, because that DLC is awesome. As long as it's tested and it works good, we're running it. We are definitely going to be running it.
I can't wait till it gets downloaded to my PC.
Oh, I know. I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully we'll hear back from those folks. All right. Can we buy it on Steam? No. I don't think it'll be on Steam.
No, I haven't heard anything about it. The only thing that I've heard about it is the fact that it is officially a third-party DLC and Giants has authorized it. Other than that, Giants has nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm. It's not a DLC through Giants. It's pretty awesome. So it's not gonna be on Steam. It's kind of like if you guys are into the flight simming, you know how you buy your flight sim mods. It's gonna be a lot like that. It's actually a company that I've known of for a long time, Aerosoft. They do a lot of stuff in the flight simming. They're making a lot of the jets and different things that we like to fly and enjoy. They make DLCs for other simulation games. This is their first crack at doing one for Farm Sim. This could be, if we could ever get our flight sim companies that make the amazing flight sim mods to start doing stuff for Farm Sim, we could be in for a real treat. Get ready to start paying $50 per tractor and things like that, but I'll tell you what, they will knock your socks off, and that's why I love flight sim so much. The realism that you get in products like that is just, there's nothing else like it. So, super excited to see the doors opening up, and maybe we'll start getting stuff like that in on Farm Sim. Sounds more like a mod pack than a DLC. It's a DLC. It's not a mod pack. So it'll be $20 US, and it'll be out November 30th. Alright, Aiden, I'm going to let you finish this up because I'm going to get back to farming. We're going to start knocking out, because I want to show this piece of equipment here. Just take those last couple logs and just sell them over there, okay, bud? We're going to end up not selling this. I'll keep it and let people... Hey, Husky, are you logged in as an admin? Yep. Can you turn off crop withering? Let's keep that off in here as well. We're running this thing full arcade mode, just to let people do whatever they want to do to have fun in here. And then crops, can we put those on fast?
Crops on fast.
Crops on fast, withering off. We'll still do the whole, you know, what am I trying to say? The fertilizing and all that sort of thing. We'll still do all that.
Okay.
So this is the, did you get it all sold, buddy? Hold on, I gotta open your mic. What's up?
Where do I put it?
Huh? Oh, right here. Watch out. Watch out. Yeah. He was wondering where the trigger was. Let's get on this. So this is like being back in farming 2011 again. A2A farming mods. That would be amazing. I'll get Lewis working on that ASAP. Any other question what on this this thing here? I'm only gonna do like 2 passes here on this thing. You guys have seen a lot of harvesting. I want to get into the planting. Are you guys already doing planting?
I've got the big planter going with the case.
I'm gonna come over there and watch that here. Might jump in it for just a second. As soon as we get some planted, we should just start fast forwarding time so that we can get to... Actually, you know what? Dang it. These controls don't work, so I don't have my steering wheel plugged in. Can you speed up time 120?
Me?
Yeah.
There we go.
So that way you're planting. We want to get some sugarcane in so we can look at how that's harvested on this stream.
Yep.
Even if it's not fertilized, we're not like, oh my god, the production, you know, we're not going to freak out about that stuff. It's...
Well, it fertilizes once as you put the sugarcane down. Get a decent production of it. And just so you know, Brandon, I got the Porsche mods, the deals for that part uploaded to my Dropbox, so as soon as we're done watching this or whatever, you can...
Hell yeah, man. Send me the link and I'll get the link up. I'll get our mod pack updated with that, and I'll also put the freebie that you get for pre-ordering the Massey Ferguson sprayer, which, again, folks, I will show you towards the end of the stream. I'll go into my single player and show you guys that real quick. I don't have that in here. It's in our mod pack, so if anybody wants to run the combine, they can. I'm gonna actually hire a helper to start working. We'll hire a. Let's see Pedro. Oh, can't. So they got this chick on here. She's all dolled up and got her makeup on, and she's all pretty, and she's out here in an open cab harvester. She's gonna be one dirty girl by the time she gets done with that. That is a dusty, dirty job sitting in an open frickin'. You gotta admit, Husky, as a farmer, the best invention ever was the cab on a harvester, right? God, that is a dirty job. Did you get it sold, bud?
What?
You get it all sold?
No.
What do you need over there, Husky?
Right now I got 2 of the sugarcane planters going.
That's so weird. I can't. What? What? Broski, I can't even move this piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, because I started a helper? Dude, is it still bugged?
I was running the
Yes it is bugged, folks.
There must be a bug. Hold on, I think I figured out.
I can't move any equipment anymore since I started a helper, and when I tabbed into that piece of equipment, it went flying. Husky was here last week in the studio with me when I was showing him the new DLC, and we saw that bug and we were like, what happened? But I can drive now, so I guess that's all that... Oh, did the server freeze?
Nope, I figured out what it is. The two-row billet harvester bugs if you try to.
Oh, the 2-row billet harvester is bugged out. I think the single row is too.
Maybe the single row is. I haven't tried that because I got that big one, the real massive one behind Case Magnum right now, and it's doing just fine.
Dude, I want to show this piece of equipment. Everybody wants to see this thing. I can't drive anymore. It just froze me.
The 2-row billet. 2-row billet, you hit the hired help, and she freezes.
And so does the single, because that's what you and I did last week, and that's what I was trying to do in my test. So there you go, folks. That's what I was talking about. The billet planters are bugged.
But the other one isn't. Just those 2 billet ones.
Where the heck? What field? Okay, you're over here. Good. You're on the big field?
The 27.
27?
So just a little bit to your left.
I'm heading right towards you.
Yep.
Because you should have sugar beets done here pretty darn quick.
Yeah, they just popped.
Raw harvest is $22. It should be $19.99. Should be.
You might be looking at the euros.
Could be in euro. Oh, I was looking at it in euros?
I think it's 22 euro, which converts to like 19.99 or
Well, that would be, if it was 22 euro, it'd be like 27 bucks ours.
I think
Morris, are you in Canada? Maybe you're seeing Canadian price. But anyway, it's around 20 bucks. I think the issue with this DLC is... I think it's an issue with the DLC and server because I've been running workers all day on sugarcane stuff, 0 issues. But I wasn't just on the server. Last week I was trying to do it on my computer because it had nothing to do with the server, and it was doing it to me too. So
yeah, I got this one.
It's definitely a thing. We're not making it up.
But this one, like right now, I'm not in that Case tractor with the sugarcane planter. It's what do you call it? The driveless.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going just fine on its own. But as soon as you go over to the single row and the 2-row billet one,
then it goes crazy.
Hit the hired help on it,
Yep,
and everything just freezes.
yep. That's exactly what I was experiencing on my own single player on my PC last week, as well as with Aiden's copy. So it is definitely a thing, Psycho.
I wonder if I just do it manually, will it
'Cause
still?
I've seen it on my single player last week, and again, we're seeing it on the server tonight.
Okay.
It was actually causing my player to fly all over the map. I was zipping from one side of the map, I was hitting the other, and my player was just flying everywhere, and then I'd end up over by the mansion somewhere, sliding across the ground. It was weird.
As soon as I turn this one on, it goes fine.
As soon as you hit that hired help, she goes nuts, and it was doing it to me last week in single player too.
Not even hired help. As soon as I lower it into the ground, doesn't even need to do hired help. As soon as you lower it into the ground.
Yep.
The only thing that might be confusing right now is that there is no fertilizer in this one. I'm gonna quickly run it back and see about getting some fertilizer in it.
Maybe then it'll act right. That could be it. That could be it too, because last week I didn't want to fill it up, and I was having workers and they were supposed to buy it. That could be it there. That could cause it to go nuts.
Yeah, because it's not even supposed to plant if you don't have fertilizer in it right now.
But anyway, we're gonna wait here because we'll have a little bit to harvest here. Pretty darn quick. In the next few minutes, we'll have what we need. I'm gonna tab back over to the store. So we did show everything here. This is the big planter that it came with, and then the small planter, the auger wagon. Turn on my headlight. There we go. God, I love the light they have in here. Gold Rush, take a note. This is the headlight we need.
Headlamp.
The headlamp. Alright, so there's the piece of equipment there if you end up, going on a budget. You can hook that little thing up behind. This is the sprayer that the pack comes with. I wanted to show this because this is kind of a neat deal here. And they have filled it. So this sprayer doesn't have a high capacity, and it's only 27 meters, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that was a lag spike.
That was the bugging out of that. I filled that billet seeder up, or billet sugarcane planter up with fertilizer, and it's still bugged out, so.
It's bugged out.
Still bugged out.
Could be where I never have them buy seeds or fertilizer, yeah. Well, we can mess around with that too, but for me on single player, as well as my other computer with its copy, as well as our server now tonight, with all of us, we're getting this across the board. So it's probably a bug. When Homer DLC came out, there was a bug with that too. It would cause the whole server to run crappy if somebody lowered it or something. They had it fixed pretty quick. Bugs happen. Not gonna. Giants gets it sorted. This little deal here is pretty nice because it sprays liquid. Maybe.
You gotta hit that one Y key or something to change it over.
Yep. So it does liquid.
So you need to hit
Then you fold it up, and it can spread dry fertilizer as well. And you can put narrow and wide tires. I don't know why you'd want to go wide, because you might wither crops. Yes, wide look better, but
It depends on the crop you are actually going in.
I think just because it doesn't hurt to have narrow, you kind of want to keep the narrows on that it has. But this one will do both. Not at the same time, but it's capable of doing both dry and liquid. And yes, if we could have this on Dusty Cove, it would be kind of handy because we have a lot of bows sitting around and we could use it. Again, there's a Massey Ferguson that comes out if you pre-ordered this pack. I'll show that one in single player here a little bit later. So that's that piece of equipment. And we're gonna jump in now. So we've looked at the sugarcane harvester. These are the three these are all three planters, right? I still don't know the difference between the driveless. Is the driveless just a single row?
Yep, it's just a single row.
Just a single row.
But it's
So
the only one that's working.
It's the only one that's working, and it's only a single row. And I don't really know the difference, but like, what is the benefit of it? It holds a lot more product. 13,100.
It holds a lot more than the other single row. That's about it, really.
The big double here, which is bugged for us, holds the most, but that would be the best one to go with. So that's pretty much the difference there. You got two singles. This one holds a lot more. And then you've got the big double there. Probably going to want to go for that one. So that's all the equipment there. We've shown you the car. That's all they added there. We've shown you the 3 tractors that they've added. We've shown you the auger wagon. For price comparison, there you go. 5,100 on the capacity there versus 6,000. This one also is faster. This one not so much. 27 meter versus 36. So again, the New Holland is still a better sprayer overall, but this one can do both dry and liquid. Cultivator, we've shown the 4 cultivators that they put in here. They're capable. This one, 2 of them are capable of actually seeding as well. And one of them is capable of plowing and fertilizing. There's nothing on manure. Sowing machines, we've shown those on the ground here. So you've got the 14.5 meter, which is pretty nice actually. It could be quite helpful on a lot of smaller farms, medium farms, even some bigger farms. Your seed capacities, there it is. So again, those are the 2 planters that the pack comes with. And we've shown the tippers. Tippers are really nice. 66,000 and some change times 2. The biggest trailers in the game, and they hook up. So, and they look great on the truck. So that is probably the best thing I've seen so far out of all the equipment, you know, that'll be helpful on any farm, large or small. This is not part of the pack. We just had that in to pull behind the case. I forgot to hook it up. Again, now that it's daylight, you can see the auger wagon, which is the last piece of equipment here. So there it is on the price, and it holds 33,000. Kind of would go in with, you know, kind of fits right between what we had before. Of course, the Big Bud one is like, you know, but that's the pack. Pretty much showed it all. The only thing we're missing now, harvesting equipment. Is it ready to harvest?
I think they're getting close, but
Getting pretty
I'm just
close.
getting some stuff over there, so we have.
Where's that big truck and the trailers? Oh, you got it over here. Okay.
I got it over there.
I'm gonna fire this thing up.
Don't know how long it takes to actually grow this.
What's up, bud?
When you're shopping, where's the pressure washer?
Implaceable. Aiden's getting us a pressure washer. There you go. Alright, so while we're waiting for these crops to finish up, we're speeding up time. They look like they're nearly done. Good time for questions. We'll look at the equipment working, all the little moving pieces. We're just about ready to use it. And this thing here, the pipe moves all over the place. Once you get a trailer nearby it, it's just like the forage harvesters. It'll automatically follow the trailer. So that thing does move, and you'll see that working here in a minute. Turning radius is phenomenal. Best in class. What mouse what mouse is he using? Yeah, he's using the G502, the same one that I'm using. I love them and highly recommend them. Amazing mouse. For FPS games and everything, they're super accurate. They're super high end, and they're not gonna break the bank. They're down to like $60 now, and the reason I bought them, year after year after year after year after year, PC Gamer, Maximum PC Magazine, they'll do mouse tests with mice from $0 to hundreds, $300, $400. This one every year wins the Kick-Ass Award. It is always the best rated. And so that's why I ended up buying one, and I think half our community runs the G502s and they love them. Why did you delete the VA? What? I got mine from Best Buy for $45. Yep. Oh, your G502? Yeah, I can believe it. They're really, really good in price. I paid 50 something for mine. I paid his were when they spiked the price. I paid 70 for his. I didn't care. It was worth it. That was a couple years ago. Now they might even be 49 now. I think they're 49 on Amazon. And we're trying to get our Amazon store put back together. Oh, that's the sugarcane in the different stages. Very nice. Well, we just gotta sit here for another minute, folks. We'll look at this piece of equipment. This is what you do in real life. You fire it up and you go in here to check all the parts and make sure that all the grease zerks are all greased up and everything. You just crawl right in there and have a look. Something about not supposed to wear long sleeves though.
I don't have to do it while it's running either.
Shh. No, I think it was something about you're not supposed to wear jewelry and not long sleeves either. But otherwise you can go in there. OSHA!
Hey Dad, where's the forest?
Forest thingy.
The forest part.
That's the logging, where the logging is. So, questions. I need one of them for zombies. Who made the JD air seeder mod you have? That's a good question. Who did make that? LBJ, maybe. Maybe. Oh, look at the big one splashing. Roosted Ninja. Safety Freak. Thank you for the 100 cheers. Do appreciate that. It's almost time to harvest this row or two. Who did make that John Deere that we have?
Which John Deere? We got like a bunch of them.
The Cedar. The DB120 that we got. We have a DB90 too. Well,
oh, the Cedar.
I know one thing. We did a lot of modifications to it to make it work right. That thing was all sorts of dickered when we got it. So, who was asking again? Holy cow! Sorry. Who? You can download that from our pack. The subs. Go into the sub thing. You can download our pack, and the fixed version that we use is in there. It was the triggers were all jacked on it. I used to rage. It's a great seeder now though. So
I think there's an even more updated copy.
Yeah, they might have went and actually fixed what we fixed. When are we flying again? God, I want to get on it soon, but it's just that time of year. It's just like last year in the fall, like about 2 months of no flying because all the new game releases, they're just one after the other, after the other, after the other, after. I can't even keep up, so we just got to pick through them. Hopefully we'll get back to a little bit better, a little bit more routine. Next month, I think there's going to be a bunch of stuff releasing from A2A, and so we want to treat that just like we would any other new DLC, and we're going to be all over that. All over the flying again. All right, it looks like this is ready to go. Oh, wow. So I am like a total noob when it comes to this. So there's like a little dewey on top that cuts off the leaf of the top of the cane. And then it looks like there's... So that's how that works. So it shoots the leaves out the top part, and then the conveyor farts out the rest. The actual cane part.
Yeah, so you'll need a...
Yeah, somebody wants to come drive the truck for me here. Man, this is gonna take 200 years to plant the sugarcane. We should buy a couple of tractors and hire workers to turn on where they get the seed. Where you know what I mean? We need to turn it on where workers, we don't have to fill them with seed. And just get workers out just hammering on a field. Because this planting sugarcane is going to take like 1,000,000 years. So how would you... Okay. So I just need somebody to come drive the truck, I guess. How many people... Do we have anybody else on the server? Is it just us?
I think it's just us. I might have a little bit of a solution. But I mean that I might have to go in front.
Aiden, come over here and drive this truck for me. Let's go, boy. Right behind you. Right, yeah, you're right there. Oh, Husky's over here now. Oh no, come on with that. We'll use that in a minute. I wanna...
Here, I'll drop that trailer. Aiden, you can... There should be another tractor right over.
Well, the big truck is right there. Like, if you want to grab a tractor, go grab a tractor and hook up to that trailer. Let's go.
Right behind you, right in front of you there, that guy right there.
I didn't want to start till daylight anyway, because I want to be able to actually watch this.
But I'll slow time down.
Oh no, just keep it going, man. Keep it going. Keep the time going. I want it to be bright in here. I'm tired of the darkness. You can turn on lights too, but we're just going to keep this crop going so we can do some harvesting. Subs can come in here. It's open to the subs. I know a lot of them were not going to be getting the DLC yet or didn't have it, so not expecting a huge turnout, but okay. Wow, look at what it's dropping. What the heck do we do with that?
Beats me.
Too bad we weren't harvesting beets. It would be so funny. Beats me. Woo! Aiden, you having a hard time? Why don't you just drive in a straight line? You got a keyboard. All you gotta do is just line it up, man. Watch this. Stop trying to steer your tractor. Watch. Just let me get caught up to you now. All you gotta do is drive straight. Just push the W. That's it. That's the beauty. That's one thing that's nice about keyboard. It'll always go straight. Slow down, slow down, slow down. You don't have to turn your wheels really at all, or not too much. Maybe a little. There you go. Yeah. So if he's not picking up, then we're just wasting it, right?
Probably.
Because like, this thing has 0 storage capacity. So harvesting sugarcane is a very tedious process. Very, very tedious process. More than potatoes and sugar beets, I'd say, big time. I mean, what is the benefit of what I have versus what you have?
Yours are 2 row.
Mine's twice the width, but wow.
The biggest benefit that I got though is I don't have to watch.
Well, you're pulling a trailer, but this thing can pull a trailer. We just, for whatever reason, I didn't hook it up.
Well, it only pulls certain trailers, kind of like the Chrome Big X. It only pulls certain trailers.
Yep. Come on, boy. So let's go into the in-cab view and see what it looks like. Definitely feels very foreign. You know what I mean? Like, I really feel like I am in like South America or something right now. This is so weird. Sugarcane, boys! They did a pretty good job capturing that. If you're into this style of farming, you're South American, this is definitely a DLC for you. This is gonna be good. That's not sugarcane that's being thrown on the ground? I never said it was. Sugarcane goes into the trailer. Maybe you're talking to somebody in chat, but I don't know what that is that's being thrown on the ground. The leaves?
Like the chaff or whatever, but...
I don't know if you can pick that up and do anything with it. So it looks like the sugarcane is it growing again? It looks to me like it's growing again. Right? No? Or is that some weird phenomenon going on? I don't really know. So yeah, those are all the leaves there. I guess that with this chopped straw, this could be a chopped straw thing. No, it wouldn't be, because that would have to be placed in the map. So would that count as fertilizer?
Maybe they did incorporate something with chopped straw type of thing.
You'd think that would help as fertilizer, but maybe it does. I don't know. In Minecraft, you cut off all of it except the bottom 1/3, and it keeps growing. Yeah, that is really true, Vince. It's funny we're making comparisons to Minecraft. Totally forgot about that. But yeah, in Minecraft, you don't cut the very bottom one out, and it'll just keep regrowing. I don't know. I don't know anything about sugarcane. I'm just a stupid North American. Up here in Wisconsin, we don't have this kind of stuff growing. Heavily watered, so you can bale it. Should we try to pick it up? I don't. It doesn't look like it would.
I mean, I guess, you know, you think about it, it'd be no different than like straw or something for...
Should I go get a baler or something? Not a baler, we should just see if we can use a rake on it, eh? Probably need one anyway. I'll just buy the big guy. Buy the big guy. Oh, you know what else I have enabled on here? I didn't even realize it. I've got the Coon DLC on here too, don't I? Oh yeah, I think we may want to have that on here. I don't know. Probably could pull the Coon DLC out. Just leave the big bud. I know one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy that old John Deere up in here. Get the 08Rs going on. Go with the big guy. Put the 22. There we go. Front weight. With fender. I've kind of grown a little particular to this tractor, just because it's like one of the newer ones we've got. Holy cow, we got a Challenger in here. Okay. We'll just try to rake it. We need one anyway. They do grow sugarcane in Florida, Texas, and a few other states, so yeah. I've been to all those places, but never seen sugarcane being grown. Where you live is straight sugarcane. Very nice. I don't know a lot about it because we don't have it up here in Wisconsin. Not even anywhere close. They didn't have it in Tennessee. I watched a lot of cotton be grown, tobacco and things like that down there. So I've seen all that and stuff, but never sugarcane. I mean, I've been to Jamaica, I've been throughout the Caribbean, different places, been, you know, all over Mexico and things like that. And I know I've seen this stuff. Hell, if I went back, I'd be paying a lot more attention than I probably was then. But back then, I was like, "Where's the bar? where's the next bar? Is this place serve drinks?"
Did you get a baler, Brandon?
I didn't. I just bought a rake and thought, let me just see if we can rake it.
Okay.
If you want to, man. I mean, there's gonna be stuff to bale on here, right?
I'm sure there will.
Buy whatever.
Get the square baler.
I don't care what people do.
He doesn't look like he has the Coon DLC in here.
No, I thought I did. Okay, good. Then we'll just leave it out.
Because I don't see any of the Coon.
Okay, you can't do anything with that. In fact, I can actually see where I'm running over and sugarcane is starting to disappear. I hate to say it, folks. It literally almost appears as though it does grow back again, which we talked about. And it's something that I wondered about.
I wonder if it's something. Oh, that would be weird. Like, if you cultivated it and it would just like push it back into the ground and it would regrow.
Well, look at this here. So sugarcane, fruit type. Okay, we got sugarcane. We're working on planting this whole field. Yeah, I mean it's just
regrowing.
It's just regrowing. So cool. Well, that's one good thing about it, because planting it is like, oh my god, it was kind of like grass. Soybeans and corn probably acts as fertilizer. Yeah, it could. So far as fertilization goes, now did your spit leaves out?
Yep.
It did? Where's the piece of equipment that you were running?
Right off.
Okay, yeah, it did. So where did it spit them out?
Right, mine it spits them out at the.
It just cuts them off on top.
It actually, I don't think it spit them out. I think it just cut them off and they just dropped.
Dropped. Yep, it does. Huh. Kind of neat. So this one actually is the same thing, really. This one is all it's doing is cutting it. Just an arm. What the hell was it spitting out of here then?
I think that's just the top.
The rest of the plant?
Unless it's... Because it... Yeah, it spits out...
We're almost ready to do some more.
Oh boy, this is almost full. Let me quickly go in.
So now here's a problem. If you're driving over, if you're harvesting, well, that's because we're speeding up time. Now we're going to be driving over the crop and knocking it out. Normally you wouldn't play like what we're doing with a super fast forward and being all cheaty, you know. You'd harvest the field, you'd harvest the whole thing. Now, because it's out of that first stage, it's going to be knocking all that out. Unless if I pull a trailer. Let's go get a trailer. Da-da-da-da-da. Ding. I was pulling this around the other day with that piece of equipment. And there we go. Oh boy, she's a cloudy one. What do you think, Aiden? Pre-ordered this DLC on Humble. I still have to wait 15th to get the key. 15th? Really? Damn.
I mean, I should be able to get the key fairly quickly.
You don't use that for nothing? Maybe it's like grass, it just needs fertilizer. Yeah, I think you guys are right on that.
I wonder if it grows back, just not
fertilized. Hey buddy, what's up?
Tell you something that I did.
What'd you do? Haha, he's got his cars in the garage.
I did a truck and that.
Well, it's been great having you on here, buddy. Sorry it kind of worked out weird. We're trying to figure out this new stuff here. Actually, I'm lost. I gotta go back this way. But yeah, it is getting a little bit late, so you might want to get ready to head out.
Yeah.
All right, there, buddy.
I cleaned my car.
So where are you at there, Breck Beaver? Where are you at? Are you in the U.S. here where they do sugarcane? Maybe you can tell us a thing or two about it. You say your dad's out harvesting it right now. So what exactly comes out of that one chute right there? Obviously the sugarcane, the product stock or whatever you want to call it, what comes out of the one chute into the trailer. What is really coming out? Is it like the top part of the plant that, I mean, not that it matters, it really doesn't. It's just, you know, a lot of curiosity of learning something that I'm very unknowledgeable about. Okay, now we can stop the time.
Okay. Done.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I had this hooked up earlier. What the hell? Yeah, you gotta move that trailer away. It keeps trying to hook that trailer. It actually spins where the, it's so weird. There we go.
The only thing I'm not sure about, like, doing that little trailer is how do we unload that little trailer?
How do we unload this little trailer? I don't know, force dump it with a conveyor?
That'd probably be, like, the only way.
Yeah, I don't know, I didn't really think that far ahead.
Oh, now because you got the trailer right behind, your chaff or whatever is spitting off to the side.
Yeah. This is so weird equipment. I don't think I will grab this DLC because I'm not into this style of farming. I hear you, man. I mean, that's a respectable thing. I'm not gonna lie to you, Freelander. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I personally still buy it just to support Giants because what they've, you know, been able to give us and accomplish us. To me, it's kind of like making a donation. Even if you're not sure, it's still a good thing to think about. However, I completely respect people's opinion if you're not in it. This is a very, very different style of farming. I've said that for the longest time. I've been saying that same thing. I've been saying, people have been asking me for months, what do you think of the Platinum? What do you think? And I'm like, just not my thing, you know. I like the UK style, the German style, and the North American style maps. I've always had a thing for that. I've really had a thing for that, and I'm losing my mind with Seasons mod on Dusty Cove. I love that. It's like I'm just getting a nice taste of the UK, and I'm starting to get really hungry for a nice Seasons North American map. And I'm also itching to get the logging map up. Ooh, I can't wait. That's coming very soon. Whoops.
I log off.
Yeah, buddy. Go ahead and log off. Thank you so much for coming out, and thanks for hanging out, Ada. It's fun having you a little bit, anyway.
Yeah.
We'll have to get you in, and we'll be doing some trucking. We'll be doing some American trucking in New Mexico when the multiplayer's ready. What do you think about that?
Pretty awesome. I like trucking.
Did you want to tell chat what you learned a week ago? Vroom, vroom, vroom!
Oh. I don't believe this, but I learned how to ride a dirt bike with well, kind of learn how to. But I had absolutely no help, me a little bit, by...
Huh. Hey, are you chopping tops but it's not cutting them? There's something weird going on here. Maybe it's me. Well, anyway, buddy, yeah, you got to ride in this dirt bike, so, but anyway, we'll get you in here and be doing some trucking here real soon as they get it updated on the multiplayer. So, if you want to head out, we'll see you later, bud. Wave bye. Alright, he's going to head out because it is 9:30 and he's got to get his little pants into the bed here. We're going to go just a little bit longer myself and I'll be jumping off. Probably about another 20-30 minutes. It's kind of beat up on this sugarcane just a touch more. Yeah, so it's shooting the stuff out. So it's shooting some stuff out that way. Some's going in the trailer. My trailer's full. Oh, very nice there, Husky. Yeah, any second now, 97.
And there we go.
You know, it's shooting. Farting the leaves off to the side. We're not trying to do this all like super perfect, but more or less just getting to watch the different equipment. Hold on a second. Hold on, right there. No, don't move. Pull forward. I gotta take a picture, man.
The not so professional job that we're doing.
Hell yeah. I gotta get my thumbnails. I keep forgetting to take pictures. I'm like, oh man. Oh, see, and that's where I could drop that trailer, and then if I had another one, you know. But I'll just have you follow me. So, is that good trailer placement? I shouldn't hog this piece of equipment, but it's really it's not that insane. I'm just holding the W key as it drives forward.
I snagged that trailer big time.
This is what happens when you get a Minnesota and Wisconsinite, a Minnesotan and a Wisconsinite running sugarcane equipment. Just Deckard. Oh!
Not sure where they're going.
Oh, that's a hell of a picture. There's a lot of equipment. I'm taking pictures. Look at that. I'm just holding W. Don't ask me why this thing is going crooked. I blame the machine. Maybe it's got a bent axle. Are sugar canes good? Can you like pick them up and eat them like a Snickers bar? Do they taste sugary? Well, folks, I have to go to bed because it's to be up early for work tomorrow. I'll catch you all next stream. As always, cheaper class. Thank you. Probably.
I think it's a sugarcane cat because when I went to Haiti a year ago, one of the snacks was they cut down like the sugarcane plant, and then you could like take a chunk of it or whatever and suck on it like it was a piece of candy and suck the sugar out of it. So
That's so weird. Probably not good for your teeth.
might clean your teeth.
Yeah, who knows?
A little bit of fiber in it.
Ooh. Yeah, folks, I know GPS, right? We should be, and normally I would. Oh my God, I definitely would use GPS on something like this. Just like potato and sugar beet, GPS. Whoever invented that should all give them a hug when it comes to potato and sugar beet. This is no different, but I'm just having fun running the machine, back and forth on the field a couple times and just kind of doing this, that, and the other. But yeah, if you guys want to keep in mind, I'm hoping by Wednesday we have the trucking DLC. Put in multiplayer trucking. We'll be doing an ATS convoy New Mexico. If not, I'm not sure what I'll be doing yet. I'm looking possibly at another stream of Gold Rush, trying to get, we're going to try to do 60 ounces of gold in 5 hours. It's like a challenge. I want to see if I can do it. My math says I can, so I'm going to try to see if I can do it. And I think I might crack that out on Wednesday if we're not able to truck. Will not be streaming tomorrow. I need a day off. I need a good day off tomorrow, and I've got a million video things I gotta work on, so I'll still be here working, but I'm gonna take a day off of streaming. Take a day off tomorrow. Unless if something crazy goes on. Something cracks out, get the Straw Harvest DLC, I'll probably be like all over it or something, I don't know. So, just stay tuned. Twitter and Discord, I post in both of those letting y'all know we're going live. I'm done in that piece of equipment. It's a nice piece of equipment, and I feel total guilt right now that I hogged it on Husky. But it looks like this one's almost ready to go. I'll let other people play around with it. It's really, I wasn't doing anything in it except pressing W to drive back and forth, and you got to watch it and what it did. It, you know, it's just like the other one. It cuts the stuff off, and then
if you want, you can run over to the semi-trailer and I'll unload these into the semi-trailer.
Oh, sweet, yes. Let's check that out. I think that'll pretty much be about it. I think we pretty much looked at the Platinum in pretty good detail. I don't know if there's too much else that we're hiding at this point. Oh, I like this. Look at that. Oh, that is sweet.
You actually have to manually lift it, like with the mouse controls.
Can I try on the second one?
Yeah,
Yeah, let's show it here. So, whoop. Back up here.
have to select that trailer.
Okay, let me get my HUD on for a second here. So we're gonna select that trailer.
Then J.
Yep. Press the mouse. So you press the left mouse and pull the mouse backwards, and it raises it up.
And then the other mouse, or you go side to side.
Yep, and you go from right to left. It tips it in there. Which, does the SciTech panel work? I don't have mine plugged in tonight.
I didn't have mine plugged in tonight. I kind of jumped in last minute. I'm gonna assume it does if you
Yeah.
pull it in on a joystick, because the joystick runs the mouse stuff. So
Works very, very good. Actually, let's check the Xbox controller. I happen to have my Xbox controller from Gold Rush still. I don't know how to use this thing in here. I don't know. I'm sure it does. Everything works on the Xbox controller too. Ah! I don't know what I'm doing. Put that down. That's a dangerous weapon.
this is gonna be interesting.
What's that?
We gotta check this out. So if we go like that.
What are we trying to do?
Trying to figure out how these dump. Oh boy.
Oh.
I don't know if
They tilt up and tip.
I don't know if they'll dump into each other, but
Are they dumping?
it's actually dumping into the other one.
Yeah, it is. That is so cool. I really like these trailers, and I would totally use them if it wasn't for our server, you know, not being able to, you know, because like wood chips and different things, these things are great, and you can color them. They don't have to be bright orange. That's their default color, but wood chips, you could make them poopy brown or forest green like we do. You could use these like some nice wood chip trailers. A little bit the Spanish or whatever that is, Portuguese on the back. I don't know the difference myself. It's a little bit different. Makes me feel like I'm in a very foreign place.
It is Spanish.
Spanish, okay. I wasn't sure what they base if they base this off of a country that was Spanish speaking, or like Brazil, which is Portuguese. So just think of all the rum that Sugarcane will make. Ooh, Medic Jim's thinking right now. How much do they hold? So thank you for reminding me. Hey, we should go dump these, Husky. Let's you wanna drive them? You wanna drive the truck while I'm doing that, and then we'll tab over there?
Either that, or I can grab the tractor with that other little trailer. Remember we had that.
Okay, I'm gonna check these real quick. They're 66, but I can't remember the exact. And they weren't in tippers either. They're in sugar beet harvesting, but they can do sugarcane. They do straw, silage, right? Rations, wood chips, and something else I'm forgetting. But anyway, 66,500. They're both the same.
Now the question is, where do we bring these?
Well, let's go to the corner of the map. Remember that huge... It looks like a friggin' rum factory.
On the bottom left, right corner?
Yeah, follow me. I think you could dump it here too. Womp womp womp. Somebody says it's Portuguese. See if they're very similar languages, right? Spain and Portugal are like
right next to each other.
right next door. So, and I don't know the difference. I can vaguely tell the difference when I listen to it, but I'm no expert on that language, on either of them. And Brazil and a lot of those countries are Portuguese. So obviously it's some sort of a caution sign, like caution, stay back.
It's long vehicle.
Yeah.
And it's like something about 30 meters or whatever.
I thought I was talking about the driver being, never mind.
Just might be.
I cannot drive for nothing. Hey, why don't I use my Xbox controller? How do you do? Oh, there we go. Feels so weird. I want my new farm wheel. Hopefully soon, hopefully soon. I could use my G29, but I don't want to go and set up all the controls for that and then end up with another farm wheel that I'm going to end up with, so. Is this map? No, it's not Hawaii. It's definitely South America. I just don't know what country specifically that they... I kind of been picturing it like it would be Brazil. To me, that's what it...
The only reason I say Brazil is because the group that made that case sugarcane.
Oh, I use keyboard. Yeah?
The name of the group is LS Mods Brazil.
LS Mods Brazil made a sugarcane mod.
They're the ones that made that particular case sugarcane harvester.
It's over here, man.
Back for FS15.
There was a Brazilian group that made a huge sugarcane mod thing, and Husky's saying that did they help Giants with this, or
I don't know if they helped or Giants.
it was inspired by, maybe they were inspired by their work, and
yeah.
That right there is clearly sugarcane, so I don't even care about price. I just want to. This is like, this must be where the rum is made.
They should be able to jump and then hit and be the side to side on the mouse.
Make sure our money goes up.
It's going up.
Is it? All I'm doing is clicking on the mouse and dragging it sideways. That's almost a full trailer. What was that trailer at? I didn't even pay attention before.
I didn't even really pay attention either.
How the hell is that thing tipped? Now my immersion is destroyed. You ever wonder that?
How the trailer doesn't tip?
How the trailer tips? There's no hydraulic arms. Now I gotta go on YouTube and look at one of the real ones. What the hell is there to make that tip? That's a lot of weight to just levitate on its own.
That is very, very true.
Because I was looking for that earlier. I always like to look at the machines and I'm like, how does that tip? I'm wondering if there's hooks or something on it and they use a machine to hook it and pull it over. But there is nothing here to say this is how it would work. It looked like it should have some hydraulic arms going right on that bracket there, down to here or something.
I don't know.
My immersion! It's weird. It's magic. That's right, Medic Jim. He figured it out. It's magic. Oh, my immersion.
You'd think it'd be weird though, because there's, I don't know if it'd be.
Can you dump out the bottom on these?
No.
What's up with the hooks and the chain unhooks and then this thing maybe opens or... Oh. So many things to figure out.
Oh, I bet you that's like where they would.
If we...
That's probably where they would hook onto to tip it. So you'd use like a crane or an overhead hoist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was looking for something. So is that it right there?
That would have to be it. You hook like a series of chains up onto it. Because you look at it, the way the chains wrap around that little bit of a bar or pipe would make it look like it's reinforced there to handle the stress of constantly getting lifted there.
Doesn't it look like it has a kind of a door or something in the bottom?
It almost does, but...
How many things we're trying to... I'm betting they hook something to the chains, tip it up, yeah. Hamsters?
Weird because there's no, like, here at this tip point, there's no...
Yeah, they probably weren't able to, like, fully model all that in, but... Oh, look at this. So this must be... Is these some water jets or something? Or what is that? I'm gonna have to do some research on sugarcane stuff. It might help my interest be a little bit more into it. Right now, my interest in sugarcane stuff, because it's so foreign to me, is not very high. I apologize. If it's your thing, that's great. You've got a great DLC here, and you better be out buying it. For me, it's a little bit... it's very foreign. So, I don't understand any of it, but that's part of the fun is to try to learn and figure it out, so. Quite a facility here that buys our sugarcane. What do you do? Are you pissed? Oh, dude, I didn't realize you were going to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was weird. That thing was small. Anyway, change the subject. Husky was over there marking his territory. He's still over there. Man, you did have to go. The sugarcane stuff, it really does get the bladder going, don't it?
I'm quickly Googling that particular trailer to see how I can see find like a video on how.
Can you also Google real quick, because I was wondering this earlier, what is the meaning of life?
I don't think anybody knows the meaning of life right now.
I was trying to ponder that in Discord earlier, and some people were trying to help me figure it out. I told them I was going to head to the woods for the next 2 weeks, and I would come back when I figure it out. What's the name of the trailers? So yeah, if you guys want to check it out, they're rained on. Oh! Did you see the pictures on Twitter from Giants today? Clearly marking the next DLC with the Ropa?
Yep.
Wow! What the hell is that stuff for?
More sugar beets and potato. Rompa is mainly into potatoes.
I'm gonna show you guys this picture. This is why Twitter. I talked to so many people and are like, "Oh, I don't do Twitter." Twitter and I hate to say Facebook, but they do put a lot of stuff on Facebook. But you gotta get yourself on Twitter and Facebook. Our Discord. I post this stuff in our Discord. So our Discord is I try to keep you guys on the up and up, so you don't have to search social media. But it's still good to do that. But Giants clearly posted a future DLC that we're gonna be getting because they showed in-game footage. Earlier today, and it was I'm gonna share it with you guys real quick here. Hold on. Checks out this picture here. Copy link to tweet. Check out this picture, folks. Look at that picture. Blow that picture up. That is the Ropa. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that big piece of equipment, you can clearly see they're on Goldcrest Valley with that giant. What are they cleaning up? What is that like? What is that? Is that potatoes? What the hell is that piece of equipment?
We have it be. If you look in the store, under the potato, where is it here? In the beet harvesting, there's the Homer Terrafellis 2 Eco.
Okay.
Where it picks up the piles of the sugar beets and then load them. You can load with the conveyor, it'll load them into like the trailer. That is what the Ropa Moss 2, which is what they have there, is.
I don't know if I've ever messed around with that piece of equipment. You know that? I don't know if I've ever messed around with that piece of equipment, but I'm about to. I know this isn't like a new thing, so... but we are talking about new things coming, because they clearly show it in the game in Goldcrest. And that is pretty amazing. So it's basically one of these things, but a lot bigger?
It's another brand.
Okay, so definitely something to be excited about, but not like wet the bed over tonight.
Yeah. There is something I did hear a little bit of I think it was on the Farming Sim Facebook. They're working on another, like a rosin mesh pack or something like that. But that's...
What does this thing do again? It picks up the beets or something?
Yeah, when you just dump the beets on the ground in a pile.
Yeah.
It just picks up the beets in the pile and then through a conveyor, load them right into a semi-trailer or any sort of trailer.
Yep. Okay, well that makes sense. So now we know what that beet... Because I was trying to figure out, it's like, there's like beets in there. But I'm like... And it didn't dawn on me, this piece of equipment, because I've actually never used this piece of equipment. It's been in, what, farming all along?
It just came out for 17.
It just came out when?
The rosin? This was just Homer Terrafellis. This is the first year it's actually been part of the game.
When did they put it in?
For 17. Part of the original 17.
Right,
game.
It's been in the game all along.
Yeah.
And I've never bought it in. I've never actually seen it. We've never used it. It's just like, what the frig, you know? I mean, so funny. It's just been sitting there. I've seen it in the store, but I never bought one in and then like went in and used it. So I'm gonna have to do that. We gotta get this in. We gotta do this. This has got to be a thing in Dusty Cove. Gotta get that in there. Yeah, it was on release date, so. I don't do a lot of sugar beet stuff. All of our maps we've been just not able to get to it. Is it worth getting now, or should I wait till Black Friday weekend or Christmas? For what? I'm sorry. The rope mod for 17. Yep, there's a mod out for it, but it looks like official DLC. Just looked on YouTube, and they do lift them with chains to unload the sugarcane. So they hook chains on to that trailer, and they pull them over. So now we all know how that thing works. Very good. Glad we figured that out. We still don't know the meaning of life, but at least we know how that trailer works, and that makes me, you know, feel a lot better when I go to sleep tonight. So, anywho, Platinum is out on the Xbox. It should be out on everything.
It might not. Steam users might not actually be able to download it yet for the Platinum DLC.
Brexit did.
Oh, he is on Steam?
Yep. ASIM did too, so.
Okay.
I still say it's magic. You are all wrong. We'll just believe it's magic. So yeah, if you, I don't know if we have somebody here that can link that video, but anyway, folks, we're gonna wrap it up right there. Husky the Farmer, thank you for jumping in. And I hope you
enjoy. Quickly look at that horse stuff along with that other deal in single player real quick, or
I'll put that in on probably the next time because I'll get it on our other server. But I'm glad you did remind me of something. I gotta jump out. I gotta show the one last sprayer that is there. How much horse equipment is there?
it's like 8 or 9 things.
Yeah, because I gotta download it and.
It's only like 200 meg. It's small. One zip file.
I'll get it on our server, and the next time we're on Dusty Cove, we'll get that in there. I'm gonna show that one sprayer. I don't know if you've even seen this yet. I don't know if you did. You get this sprayer?
Yep.
Okay. We'll get this on our mod pack as well. A lot of people got it already. You pre-ordered, I guess you get it, but yep, got Steam and downloaded it. So we're gonna go in. I'm gonna show the Massey Ferguson that was a pre-order bonus. The sprayer. This is my single player that I was messing around with last week. Well, one of them. The one I had one going that I was messing around with the farm stuff, and yeah, everything went to pot. This is it right here. And unfortunately, let me unfold this. It's 28 meters for the Massey Ferguson versus 27 for the Stara. But the Massey Ferguson only... Oh my god! For some reason the Stara folds itself up. So yeah, we'll get this one on our mod pack. For those that play on our server, we'll run this one on our server. But it's 27 meters, so in a nutshell, go to the sprayers. Here we go. There it is. So you're looking at only 3,000 capacity, 27 miles an hour, just a pinch faster than that one, still slower than that one. A little bit, you know, a meter bigger, holds less. But the thing that's nice about it is the price. It's only $184,000. Still more expensive than like if you go with the Coon stuff. Pretty well, not too far off. Boy, I mean it is more expensive, but it's a self-propelled, and it'd be designated for just doing spraying. Obviously the New Holland one here, still the King Daddy, but you can get the narrow tires and the wide. That's what the wide look like. I've ordered it with narrow. I don't know why you wouldn't want to put the narrow for a sprayer. Then you wouldn't have to worry about withering. For those that run that mod, I don't have any spray in there, but inside cab view. Woo! So yeah, that's that one. If you're a Massey Ferguson fan, you'll love it. Thank you, Husky. We'll catch you in a bit. Alrighty, folks. That's going to wrap up the show right there. We are going to dive out of there. And we'll just hit yes. We're going to dive out of there, folks. That was our short little special Monday stream to give you guys an idea of what you'd be looking at with the Farming Sim Platinum DLC. You can get over on Steam. What is it? $15-20, so you can get her on there. Can anybody post a link in chat for the next DLC? There is no link for the next DLC. There is the Straw Harvest, which is through Aerosoft. And there is this picture on Twitter right there. Look in the picture. You can clearly see that it looks to me like we're going to be getting some DLC there. Nothing official from Giants. I'm just speculating that might be something else that we're going to be getting here soon. So nothing to really jump up and down. It's picking up the beets and stuff. Well, yeah. Hey, if you're a beet farmer, you're probably going to love it. So anyway, yeah, get it. There you guys go. We will probably at least jump on the server one more time to do a little farming, but that server is open. It'll be open for a month for you guys, for our subs. Jump in there, have some fun. Get in there and tear it up. I know a lot of folks that weren't going to be getting the DLC